can comment on my iPad, I think. Oh, welcome. What do we have? We have 2 people here. Hi, Angel, and unless I'm the other person. I'm not even sure. So, I'm back. I got coffee. I got paper ready to go. Talk all that much, but just in here. I should probably put a sign out there that says we're still open. Doors unlocked. Let's see what we got here. We got some Sharpies. This is the cleanest you all will ever see my desk. Just so you know. Hi, whoever's there. We got, I don't know what you can see here, but it is spotless. Look at that desk. Clean, ready to go. I think I can type stuff on my iPad. I can't because it's lagging, but maybe I can get something else going there. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. Welcome. Hey, hi. Hi. Oh, hello, all of you. This is going to be weird. This is all weird. We're in a weird place. Don't stress. My desk's going to be here constantly. I'm going to awkwardly talk to you 90% of the time because I drink my coffee. Have absolutely no idea how I'm going to navigate all this stuff. I don't like being in front of you in class. So this is kind of good, but now I'm in front of you and you're not even there. So, hi. This page was called Magnattina because when I made it in 2008. How's that for an old page? I'm gonna just turn this a little bit so you can see when I start drawing awkwardly because I'm not sure entirely how long I can talk to you folks without just being a mess. What happened to it? What happened to what, Angel? I'm not sure what you're asking. Okay. This page was 2008-ish when I was trying to figure out how to make a web page and how to do the YouTube and all that sort of happy stuff. So the name of it is what I name a lot of things. I name, oh, it's clear. It's clean. There's no kids here. So I have been tidying and stuff. 2008, Mrs. Curry, when she was really little, she couldn't really talk great because I was 2, right? So as a toddler, I'm just going to load my comments on my screen so they're actually happening live. Right now I'm getting a lag because my iPad is ever so slightly behind. So I'm going to go home, which means I don't see what you're doing right now. I'm going to go to my channel and find where I am. I'm live now, it says. Yeah, I'm aware that I'm live now. Okay, and I am talking to myself. There we go. Okay, so I'm in live chat. We are, the desk has changed dramatically since you were here. So it's different now. We got the drawing stuff, we got Sharpies, we got all sorts of things. And we're just gonna kind of roll. Okay. Anyways, this page, see, I'm still going off on tangents and you're not even here. This page started out as Mrs. Curry. Where am I? Oh, am I still streaming? Am I still here? No, it says I'm still here. Okay. Not sure what's going on. Oh well. Okay, it says I'm still streaming, so unless you guys tell me otherwise, I will assume I'm still on. Is it still on? Looks like it's still on. Okay. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to turn that down though because that's going to be weird. My delay for comments back is going to be just a little slow because I'm watching it on here. OBS is not working at the same time as YouTube on there, so I don't know. More problems to fix, but we can fix all of it together. 90% of the time I'm not going to talk on here. But anyways, magnattina. Margaret Magnat when I was little, right? Before I could really talk. And then Martina is my middle name. So Tina. I was magnattina. That is how I used to say my name. And so this is just kind of, I didn't bother changing it yet. But we're going to call this coffee with curry, I guess. And I'm just going to sit and draw 90% of the time because I'm not really sure what else to do. Sometimes your teachers will come and visit. I'll make that sandwich board later. Sometimes teachers might come visit. The door will be open, which is the other thing that I was doing. This is a new territory for Mrs. Curry. She's used to having actual bodies in front of her in the classroom, and so this is kind of weird for all of us, I think, in a lot of ways. Door is open. If I'm mumbling, because I have a mic here, but we don't know. I still mumble. Half the time you're sitting 2 feet from me and you can't hear me anyways, so just let me know, okay? And I might be a little slow at fixing it, but, oh, thanks. It's shiny. I match Instagram, apparently, according to the young hip kids. Door is open, as per usual. I just want to leave a sign on the door that says that my door is open. I wish I could see you all. Right now, this is the strangest, most eerie feeling in the universe to be, I'm just turning my iPad down because it's distracting me. Nothing ever distracts me. We know that, but tape. I was getting tape, right? So I'm still going to get distracted. Half the time I'm going to forget that I'm talking to you. I'm just going to zone in on a picture or something like that, and it'll be weird. Like, she forgot she's online, and I'll talk to myself a little bit. Maybe I'll say something, I don't know. But we're here together, and I think that's really kind of all that matters at the end of the day, right? So I got my paint, I've got my books. If you are in my classes currently, I'll do some of my demos on here as well. I'm going to pre-record those, and because I can do that on my phone a lot easier than I can live. But this is just kind of a meeting place where you can listen to some chill tunes. It can just kind of be that place where you hang out once in a while virtually. I don't know, I'm just trying to create the space. So feedback, I'm not working on anything yet, but I'm going to start a grid because I know that's everybody's favorite project. And I can't decide whether I'm going to draw Bob Ross or David Bowie or Cyndi Lauper, and this is my big struggle. So I'm going to start with the big grid, and then it's either Bob or it's something else. I also have because we're going to be here for a while, right? Like for a couple weeks. I don't know, spring break is in a week, so cool. I won't be here then, I don't think, unless I'm really needing to clean the classroom. But I got some paint, so we'll sit and paint at some point. Maybe not today, I don't know, depends how this grid starts going. And I will do, I don't know, Cyndi Lauper. I'd really like to draw Cyndi Lauper too, but Bob Ross would be kind of great. We're not sure. Oh, I think the hallway smells like cleaning solution. And okay, what do we got? I don't know, it's Lent, right? So maybe I'll work on some of my like crosses and things like that I was working on. Maybe we'll do some like Easter egg type stuff. I don't know. There's just so many things that we can do. You can't talk back to me as easily, but you still can kinda. I vote Bowie. I vote Bowie too. But Cyndi Lauper, I mean, girls just want to have fun. So I haven't eaten lunch yet because I've been trying to organize and sort. So I'm going to eat this at the same time as I do that. I don't know about the space in here though. Okay, there we go. We got the waterfall in the background. Room is exactly the same as it always has been. I won't show you the rest of the room because it's a mess. And I've been moving desks and, well, you probably all can picture it. So whatever. Here we go. So I guess I'll work on a grid for a little bit until. Oh, caffeine, we love you. All right. Golden sharpener. Don't worry. We got the golden sharpener. Life is good. Bag of stuff. Watch me not be able to find it. Wouldn't that be classic? It is either here or it's in my big purse. I'm not entirely sure. We got erasers, and my desk is already turning into a mess. That's great. There's a rock in here. We don't know why. Magic red eraser. We want that. My purse. Watercolors, probably want those. I don't know. Bob Ross is everything. I agree. You know what? If you guys are all gonna pick Bob Ross and Bowie, then maybe I'll just stick with Lauper because I should just disagree with all you do for fun. Here it is. Golden sharpener. We're good. Are we watercoloring or are we? I think guys. Watercolor and acrylic, or you know what, let's give us the option and let's get this stuff out. Mixed media paper, so we're gonna get that out for now. I'm not gonna tear it carefully because I'm just not very good at that, so we're gonna tear it and if I rip it I'm gonna cry. Oh, you guys, this is so strange. I know that there's people watching me and you're not in front of me, and I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that, but we'll figure it out. So we're just gonna plop this on here. I took one of your drafting tables, moved it over, created a bit of a U here, so that you can still see what I'm doing, kind of like a Mr. Dress Up kind of thing. We're going to take the perforation stuff off now. I took 2 pages out by accident, but that just means I have to do twice the amount of work. I'll probably turn the radio off. No, I won't, because I don't want to talk forever. If you guys got anything going on, don't hesitate to contact your teachers. They're all here. We're all doing stuff. All of the feelings you're having right now, you're all going through them too. Every single one of them. Somebody here feels exactly how you're feeling. Just so you know. Not alone. Okay, what do we got? Head over to my emails, check those quick. It's probably not going to be the most exciting thing. Oh, let's just turn that off because I don't want to read the news. Okay. Good. Let's start with the easy part so that I don't uncomfortably. I'm already uncomfortable talking to you. Dollarama had these things. We love Dollarama. Dollarama had meter sticks for a little bit. They don't anymore, unfortunate, because right? So good. Oh, and now watch me completely mess this up and not get any of my lines straight, and then you can all laugh at me because my grid is failing. You know what? We're gonna take the clip off. That's not gonna work. I need it to be taped. Who am I kidding? If it's not taped, it won't be straight. We'll get rid of the big paper. And we'll start with masking tape. So, I haven't figured out how to split screen yet. In an ideal world, I'll get some, like, put my phone behind me or something like that, so that you can see what I'm doing at the same time as you can see me and talk with me. I don't know, we'll figure this out. You come have lunch with me. Whatever. Half the time I'll be eating in here, because usually I still don't get my lunches going until later in the day. Oh, that was good. Audio issues. But on the brighter side, I don't have to worry about other people choosing music. I get to choose whatever I want. That's great. Might have to throw in some. Well, you know what? We're gonna put some artwork up too. Some of your guys' stuff. Eventually, when we get to the point that we're doing projects and submitting them online, we'll use probably Instagram for that because it just seems like it'll be easier. Yeah, do we agree? It's probably going to be easier to, I don't know, we'll see. Hair back, because Curry can't handle it being down all day. Alright, jewelry off. See, the problem now is that I don't have you guys here to, like, help me find things when I lose them constantly. This is not good. Let's put my jewelry around the golden sharpener. All projects, if you're worried, will be manageable with whatever materials you have around. I will adjust them. The high school art students do not have to worry currently because I haven't built that class yet. Once you are in a class, you will be in a class with everybody that's in high school art. I'm putting you all together, and that's where our meeting place will be. Your live stream will happen every school day. I might wander off for coffee or something like that. And if I haven't eaten anything that day, then I might go get my lunch. But your live stream will happen each day between 12:30 and 2:30. If you are looking for live feedback or live critique, I'm cheating. Using the width of the ruler instead of actually measuring it. That's fine. You guys want to do grids while you're off, you go right ahead. It's never a bad thing, and it would probably help with math. If you are trying to figure out how to draw stuff, this is the most scientific or mathematical, whatever you want to call it, way to do that and not have to think too hard. I love grids. Truth be told, I like math, right? There's always an answer, which is nice at a time like this when we don't have a lot of answers, right? Oh, and it's gonna be okay because we can handle all this together. Oh, that is not totally straight, is it? I might have to go steal a stool from Mrs. McMullen's room. Because I have a funny feeling that her stools won't be needed for the next little bit. If... Oh, something's beeping. Is it about to tell me that the music's going to turn off? If I run away to go do something, let me know. Oh, I was supposed to go to a movie or a meeting today at 1. Shoot! I'm not there. Okay. Mr. Suko will probably be there. Don't be surprised if your teachers pop in as we go forward. We're here, okay? I didn't put lipstick on, so I can say like, hi, and you can see my mouth moving even if you can't hear me. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that's weird. Weird seeing myself on video. I hate pictures. This is incredibly uncomfortable for somebody who hates getting their picture taken. And so if I awkwardly dart out just so I can get away for a few minutes, just understand it's not you, it's me. Like most things, right? That was a horrible bump. Okay. There we are. Short person problems, right? Yeah, we got a lot of uncertainty right now. Scared? Unsure? Lots of different feelings floating around there. Anxiety, that word has been used multiple times by many people. They feel anxious. Anxiety and anxiousness are two very different things. Not a psych person. I know somebody who's an amazing psychologist, but she isn't here to ask. It's too bad. I should ask her to join us once in a while. Yeah. But for the most part, we'll just sit and draw. Yeah. You can grab a pencil and just doodle if you wish. There's some coloring sheets. There are a gabillion coloring sheets available online. If you miss the bigger coloring sheets, so I should be doing this a little bit more carefully and not just eyeballing it, but I think generally speaking we'll be good to go. Well, it's the weirdest thing when you hear somebody cough now, it's like everybody stares at them. Or sneezes, or people are, social distancing is weird because we've never thought about that before. I'm good with people staying away from me. Like in a general circle, I have my bubble. But I still miss when everybody would be around and I would be sitting in a corner wondering how I was going to escape the little bubble of people that you guys create. You know, you're missed, even if you're listening. Alright, so this matches up with grade 9, but when I did this in high school, it was in high school. We actually did a multimedia project for it. Our teacher, it's just over an inch. Our teacher required that we used 4 different materials, so I think I'm going to mimic her right now. And I'm going to do the same thing that she had us do eventually. But first I'm going to mark my grids, right? Because I'm distractible, incredibly distracted all the time, I am going,
Hi everyone, just to let you know that there's going to be a Zoom rosary group praying the rosary at 1 o'clock in the chapel. It's going to be spaced out well, so just in case you'd like to join us, 1 o'clock in the chapel, to pray the rosary with a group of people from all over the world. Alright, bye.
Nice. I am extremely glad that's able to happen still. I'm not sure how you all are holding up. Some of you are still working. Oh, Mr. Webb's not here. Oh, geez, hair being down was throwing me off. Yeah, Bob Ross is everything. Mr. Webb is at a different school now. So, yeah, no, he probably would have come by. Suko and Miss B, and we got a few other folks, but you are welcome to do shout outs for them, and maybe I'll get them to, like, I'll point it out to them. They were requested. And then they can come talk or chat or have coffee with curry, right? Yeah. Things are different. But they will return eventually. We still have a lot of good things that we can focus our attention on. Oh, not that line though. That is not a good thing. That is not okay. Hi. Don't move. Stay. Alright. Oops. Best time ever if you're nervous about people seeing you make mistakes to go ahead and not worry about that because you can't. Nobody can see it. Y'all can see me making mistakes. That's great. That's fantastic stuff. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna plow through this. What time are we? Oh, we're good. Okay, I can't check in there. I'm not sure why I went right to left. That was not smart. I'm right-handed. I should have gone the other way, but oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use my. I've got one someplace. That little black piece of paper with the hole cut in it. If you're a kid looking at this and you've never gridded, call it gridding. It's like scale factoring in Math 9, or what does he call that project? Enlargements. And that's not the right line either. Whoops. 1 millimeter can make all the difference. It's the same as in math class. 1 degree can make all the difference. I should not be wearing my glasses right now. Hi. Come on in. I'm doing math.
Hey viewers, it's Mrs. Udith.
I don't know how many people are on right now live, but it'll be recorded. So
We miss them.
Yeah. Aw. Well, we'll miss you, Sarah. Good to see you. Or well, whatever this is. It's not seeing, but it's something. Yeah, we've got like I don't know. This is weird.
Oh, I was really close to you. I just realized right there.
Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
that was me. I was like in your personal space.
Yeah, no worries. But I was mentioning that was a good thing about this.
Here,
Bring to tears. You just
Why?
wrote such a beautiful
Oh,
letter.
yeah, you can come say hi if you want. Do you want to say hi?
Oh, I do.
Oh, you can come over here and see. We're live. Okay, we're live. Hi. See, Mrs. Cecilia and Miss Udith and people are already stopping by. We're here. So we're all here.
Thinking of you.
Yeah, a lot, right? So yeah, it's very strange to be talking to a square thing, and I know that some of you are. Hi. We miss you. Dakota's online right now.
Oh, Dakota.
Yeah. See.
Oh,
She's got stuff posted. Let me know if you can see those songs, because I thought I helped you post a song and I don't know if it worked. So let me know if that.
She gave a song and it just was.
Well, you can guess what songs that I'd be playing right now, because I put one on TikTok. Yeah, I made my first 2 TikToks, and they're tacky, but whatever. You guys will laugh at them. So enjoy. But yeah, so I sent that letter out, and
Oh God.
yeah, no,
Like it's beautiful. You word it. Everything was
well,
beautiful.
no, it's just how I was feeling, and so I sent that to Dennis last night, and he pushed it out too. If you got the letter, if your parents got the letter, it's just from my desk, and anybody can come sit with us. 90% of the time, if I'm having a crummy day, you guys know that, I'll just sit and I'll just work, and because like all of the emotions you guys are feeling right now, all of us are feeling that too. So yeah, that's why I threw that out there, because this is weird.
It is
Like,
it is the weirdest thing.
I'm on here because that way at least we can have a space. That may be right? And I'm gonna do math, do art stuff that at least if they
That's true, that's good.
if they want to read a book.
I copied it, what was they carrying something that was your actual writing, where'd they put it?
Oh.
Your letter, I
Yeah.
copied it because I wanted to, where'd I put it?
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
I thought I just kept it. Oh, maybe not, maybe I think I already put it in there. Maybe?
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Well, yeah, it's just how I was feeling. Thought I needed something to go out. So yeah, you guys, if you need anything, and just holler. Okay, you saw the video. Good. Okay. Every little thing's gonna be okay. We're gonna have some jazz and blues in the background in here for now, because that's what I feel like. Some days it'll be 1980s cheese ball music, and what do we got? A grid that I should have gone left to right on. That's what we got, guys. That's what we got. That's okay. An amazing art teacher out of the States told me, not really telling me, I watched her video, and it said that one of the most important things that we can do is just keep communicating with each other, right? We're all still here. Oh my gosh, you guys, my lines are off. You can't see it from there. You can't see my mistakes. I can't sing, so I'm not going to do that. Not sure if any of you teachers want to come and do tap dance at some point. We don't know. I do love that the dollar store had these rulers. If anybody sees any, no, never mind. Everybody's staying home as much as possible. Stay healthy, yeah. Oh. Keep on keeping on. You can go grab some scribbler or some paper. Write down how you're feeling. There's lots of different ways to cope with this. Finding healthy ones. That's important. Still haven't decided. Cyndi Lauper, we don't know. Oh, I'm doing a grid. Hi. Just making a grid. Everybody's least favorite assignment, except for the shading one in grade 7, which you never had to go through. It was tragic. Wait. This will give nightmares to everybody if I just do it for a couple seconds. I could do one of those eventually. You would all hate me, actually. Pointillism. Stippling, whatever you want to call it. My posters are down right now. But we used to have a Georges Seurat picture up on the wall here. Came down when they installed the fancy loft board over there. Fancy. Alright. So it's always a problem. I want a regular ruler for this part. People ask if it's going to work, if it doesn't match the number of squares on here versus here. It's fine, does not matter. We'll just crop it, but I think we might look for those Cyndi Lauper pictures. Enjoy the tunes for a couple minutes while I go hunt. Like I said, the rest of the room has not been deconstructed like this section here. Oh, nice. Finishes up on us. Perfect spot and so. Yeah, I'm not sure. Kind of feeling the idea of, oh, got an idea. I don't want to do that one. I'm going to do a picture. Let's see. Oh. There's a really great picture of my kidlet from when she was teeny tiny, and I might want to use that one. Trying to figure out where all of those pictures went. Okay. We'll print something off here. Yeah. Listen to the tunes. I will be back in 5 minutes. painting the dressing rooms, apparently. Oh, so this is the picture I'm going to work on. Probably going to move you a little bit. Just. Oh, there you go. So this is the picture I'm going to work on. See a bit better. Probably going to move you. I would prefer to be working on my iPad, but obviously that's not going to be a thing that can happen quite yet. So let's see what we got here. What am I going to do for a ruler? Did not come prepared, that's right. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to actually switch that. So why don't I take that off right now? If there are any of you that are, oh, poop, okay. If any of you are in grade 9 here watching this is a very good thing to learn. This would match with something, what is happening right now? I think that just exited my other meeting that I'm missing so I can come here and draw, which is kind of amazing. I have the bestest job in the universe, and thanks for being there. Doesn't feel like it on days like today, but it's pretty amazing to watch how fast people work with each other on this stuff. Like it's kind of amazing. Don't know who all is here. That's okay though. Oh. Who's gonna draw? Yeah, in grade 9 math, there's a thing about scale factoring and enlargements and stuff, and it happens again in grade 11. So I kind of started in grade 9, even though there's a lot of schools that they teach it in. I learned it in high school. Triangle, strongest form, ruler I'm going to use. I know I have a clear one here someplace. Where are we at? There's clear ruler in this room. I don't know where, but it is here. Somewhere. And we'll find it. Okay. Don't have to battle it out for rulers today. Don't have to lend my ruler out. Oh, golden sharpener. We know where it is right now. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the setup because I think I might be able to fit all the desks when we eventually come back to it. I think. If I do like an L, I'll show you guys in a bit. It's not actually that messy. But now for this one, I'm probably actually going to mark it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a tick every centimeter. No, every ½ inch. So I'm going to make a tick on one side. I'll show you in a sec. what I'm gonna do is oh, you guys can't see really well. Right at the top, maybe, no, pretty hideous. Right at the top, I've made a tick every ½ inch. After the ticks are all in, I'm gonna make a grid that goes across here. The squares are the most important part. I'm doing it by hand on this one. You can just get a transparency with squares over top, but the problem with that is it moves. And if you are, say, 3 days into this, and all of a sudden, all your work shifts, it's not a nice feeling, because then all the work you put in doesn't really apply anymore. Or at the very least, it's going to take you forever to fix it. So anyways, yeah. This grid will probably run me about a week, maybe a week and a half. You are welcome to follow along with me if you wish. Pick out a picture you like. Something you like, right? Family members, people you're worried about right now, because we know that's a reality. We are worried. I'm worried about my mom, worried about all you. If my grade 9s want to work on this stuff, I will accept that as assignments eventually. I'm not going to assign this because you need direct assistance for this one. Unless you want to look up the tutorials and stuff online too, which you are welcome to do. Because until I get a document camera started going on this thing, then you're not going to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. I might be able to manage that in videos I upload, but we're going to have a little bit more flexibility going forward in my classes anyways, because I can. So my courses are going to be, we'll make it work, right? Curriculum's a little more flexible in this room. But that is probably the least of most of your worries. Hi, Jessie. It's okay if you spell my name wrong, by the way. I don't mind being named after a spice. I'm okay with that. Just gridding right now. So I'm going to do mine in color. But if you've never done one of these before, you do not want to do this in color. And you want to pick a really, really high contrast black and white picture. I'm going to make a recommendation in a couple seconds that you should follow because it works. So why not do it? Do you want to bet the song was standard? Oh, no. Yay, more jazz. must have been wrong to start with. Okay. It's right now. Okay, so after I do this, I'm going to get some black and white paper. Black and white paper. Not black and white paper. Black paper. I'm going to cut a little hole in it, and then I'm just going to focus on one spot. I am going to keep it like this. If you're wondering, it's going to go upside down, because if I draw upside down, then I remove the fact that it is my daughter I'm drawing, and I can just focus on what's in the square. You'll see what I mean in a few minutes. Well, more than a few minutes now. What time are we at? 1:35. You know what? I might have my grids down and actually have a few squares done by then. Said I'd be on here till 2:30, and I think that is long enough. I'm debating going and having half an hour in the morning where we just do prayer and intentions in here, like we used to, because we can keep that up. And I know there's a lot of folks that are probably really struggling with that side of things right now, and the loss of routine. But that's what we're here for. You know what? I'm going to turn that, because I can't work that way. I'm too short for that. Gonna steal a stool. Probably going to put the camera behind me eventually, so you can just watch me work. I don't know. Still figuring this out. We will figure it out as we go. And I feel really strange talking so loud because there is no other noise in the building. I am probably... Oh, I hope you guys are having naps and enjoying that aspect of this. There's got to be some positives that you can take, right? Should I trust myself? No, I'm going to do it the way that you should do it if you are doing this. Okay, so I'm going to mark ticks on the other side. Every ½ inch for me. What matters is that they're equal. It doesn't matter what your ratio is. It matters that you are maintaining it. So I can't go like on one side of this thing. I could show you a little bit better. You know what? I might turn the light on for that part. I can't choose on one side to be doing ½ inch and then a centimeter on the other side. It's not going to create a balance. Right now I can transfer this 1 to 2 basically, because these are about an inch. These are about ½ inch. Well, these should be ½ inch. But because they're all equal, I should be able to just copy straight over. See, the problem is that a lot of people don't think that they can draw because there's no structure given to it. So many times you hear people say, "Oh, they're so talented," or that's, you know, in some cases that's the case, but there are ways that you can manage, just like there are ways that you can write a decent essay without being a writer per se, right? There are ways to draw. And this is one of the best ways to start. With the lack of structure around the world right now, I thought, hey, let's give something really nice and structured as our starting point. Debated between this and perspective. I'll do perspective next. We'll stick to structure for now. You know, maybe Mrs. Curry will actually get some of her demos done for once, instead of just getting partway done and then losing the image. I think that's what I was most annoyed about when I was working on my David Bowie one, was after I had done all of this stuff, I lost the picture that had my grid on it. which, as much as you try and get it exact, you can never quite get it right. Okay, so I'm gonna finish this grid. I take my glasses off because it's just a little bit better, and I want this section in here, that's her face and stuff, to be as accurate as possible. Okay. I want her to look like her in the end. Commercial artists use this. Sometimes we second guess our proportions, like her legs in this picture do not look like the right proportions, right? So this is the most important part. Close one eye if you can't get it exact, if you feel like it keeps moving on you. Oh, that one did move on me. I should probably be working on this flat to do this part, but I don't want to shift from your ability to see. So here we are. Guard my privacy, it's telling me in chat. Yeah, I am. Yeah, so for those of you who are just coming on here right now, it's Magnattina, because Mrs. Curry, when she was a toddler, yes, I know, standard joke, still act like a little bit of a child sometimes, but when I was little, before I could talk well, I referred to myself as Magnat for Margaret, Tina, Margaret Martina, Magnattina, and then I think it was Magnattina Corey. My parents could confirm that. Used to make my dad chuckle quite a bit. Alright, so I got a grid. I'm going to put this one upside down. Let me get some paper. What do we have? Should I number it? Probably. Okay. Should have numbered it before I flipped it upside down, hey? Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, write the right number down, Kurt. 9, 10, 11. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I don't know about this. 17, 18, 18 years old. Ah, perfect. 20. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we're good. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew! Just barely. But we're good. Alright, so I want this. I want to get this paper out of here for now. Just using mixed media paper, nothing fancy. Just a nice mixed media, because it can hold whatever I decide to do with it for the most part, and it's smooth. I don't like a lot of texture. Get fussy that way. We all have our preferences with how we work. Maybe that's what's getting to all of us about this whole situation, right? Is that we can't work in our preferences. We are being given a way of working. And it's hard. Don't feel like you have to try and do everything at once. We have to take care of ourselves, right? means I'm cropping a little bit on the other side. Okay, so we're gonna go down here 11 dash 1 first. Okay. Like a grade or something. 11-1, and I'm gonna get the watercolors out. I'm gonna get some water happening. Probably gonna bring my paintbrushes into school. Okay, so watercolors, just a class set, or a class set. What do we got for time? Probably 45 minutes. I can get a good row happening. Okay, so black paper. The reason I'm doing this, I cut a hole that's about a 1/2 inch by a 1/2 inch. Probably gonna move you guys closer to my desk in a couple seconds. The reason I'm doing this is to make sure that I remove subjectivity from what I am trying to accomplish. See, because this is my kid. I want her to look like her, right? And by making it so I can't see the rest of the picture, it will allow, oh, that's not good. Okay, you know what, we're just gonna fix that up a little bit. I should have measured that. My bad. You should measure that. If you're cutting a hole in a piece, it's dark so that it doesn't distract you. If this is like a print paper, it would be incredibly distracting. So let's actually try and measure that out. But, I'm gonna go with just ever so slightly larger than the space that I'm working on. And then I'm gonna black it in so that it's accurate. So that I can focus. So, just gonna shade all that. More work than me just measuring it in the first place. Do things right the first time. You don't end up having to fix it. Okay. Stinky. All right. So now, when I go in to draw 11-1, I just focus what's in the square. Now I am going to move you because you can't see anything on that screen. Okay, let's clear you guys a spot. I don't know. Are we good with that sort of spacing? We don't know. There's 5 of you there, wherever you are. I'm not sure if I should move things, but we will just try it and see. I wonder if you guys are like me and you just kind of wander off from your computer every so often. Well, see what we got. I think I can fix it a little bit and make it so you can see just a teeny bit better. I do love that I'm able to keep things a little bit more orderly here. I don't know how it's going to work, but let's see what we can do, folks. Oh. I don't know what that was. Did it just pause? I think that's what it's telling me. I think it's telling me that the video just paused. I've moved my mouse a long time. Nope, and I was wrong again. Alright. Let's see, kind of got everything rolling here. I'll put my ruler back over here. See if I can try and keep it organized while you guys aren't here so that you're not laughing at my chaos. I wonder if I've got enough charge on there. Yeah, my battery seems to be pretty charged. Should be able to unplug it. Just worried about knocking stuff over, and I'm knocking stuff over anyways. You know what? There we go. Oh, sorry, that was painful. Oh, geez, wow, that was not a good sound. That was my Prismacolor container because I got you guys raised up a bit. Squelching. All right, there we are. Okay, just one square at a time, right? All right, so I have a jar of water over here so that I don't have to go for a walk too often, but I got the waterfall behind me anyways. So really, I could just steal some water from the waterfall, but not today. Oh, this is so nice though, because when I come into work, I can just leave the stuff all out. I could before anyways. You guys are pretty awesome. Anyways, all right. Okay, that should not have paused. 1 second. I'm not painting without music. It will make me talk less if there is music running, which you guys probably all know. Whoa, what even just happened? It's So yeah, things have moved since you guys have been away. Feels like forever, doesn't it? All right. What do we got for color? What time are we at? I do miss you all. Very strange. Still clumsy. In case you haven't noticed that. Okay, so we're going to start with 11-1. Got some light blues, we got some yellows. I'm going to be doing this in a different way than you should probably do it. If you're going to do this, you should do black and white. If you've never done it before, and I'm going to be putting an undercolor in, and then I'll be going in over top when I get to that point. But I'm not going to be at that point for a while. So, hey, Mr. Suko. Oh, we're not going to move this again because it was tragic, but if you want to come say hi.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to Planet Curry.
I hear that Mr. Suko might be putting a YouTube channel together himself. So, you know, stuff to look forward to.
Yes, that is true. Planet Suko might be coming to a YouTube near you.
We're all still here. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Busy working on many things for you guys. All right.
Yeah.
I'll let you return to the wonder that is Miss Curry.
You're too kind.
Enjoy.
You're too kind. Love that you use
This
the
is
surge voice.
beautiful. All right.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, I might do story time eventually too.
Cool.
I am definitely going to do story time for younger children. So I don't know what that'll look like. I don't know. How's my sound? Oh, my sound's still good. That's good. I'm definitely going to do, yeah, no worries. I'm just kind of letting it be fluid. I'm not too worried about, I had to, dust up a little bit for my darlings, but yeah, there's no format to this because we are in uncharted territory.
That's
to
right.
boldly go where nobody has gone before.
Oh, I like
Is that the
that.
right
I
quote to
should use that.
Yeah, we are definitely boldly going where nobody has gone before.
I
So,
like that.
no time in history have every single school in the province shut down. And you guys are managing it, we're managing it, so we got this.
We will get there.
I have no idea what color I'm mixing. Okay.
All right, take care. We'll
Yeah,
chat
you
soon.
too.
God bless.
All right, so we got like, oh, that, not a clean paintbrush. Whoops. Whoopsie. Okay. Well, it's not that far off. Probably a little too bright, but that's kind of where I'm going with the underpainting. You can't see anything, can you? If I can find a way, I will. I'm just going to go one square at a time. I will find a way to do just. It's hard when you're not right there. If I can demo it on my phone with a thing over top, then that should work better. And then our live stream can just be where you can ask me questions if you have anything. Oh, I'm just using the 2 seconds. They're like, they come in 2 different shapes. You can get them at Michael's, has them cheaper now. They were overpriced there for a little tiny bit, but Walmart has them too. Don't know what's up with Walmart, don't know. They come in 2 different shapes, so it's just like the, where's my camera? There we go. So they're dry watercolors. I prefer dry watercolor, some people don't. Some people like it's stuck. Some people prefer the ones that are in a tube, but I prefer a dry one because I find I have more control over it. But that's just a personal preference. Either one's fine. The ones in the tube will work just fine. The ones in block form will work just fine. You'll find you get what you pay for in a lot of cases with watercolors. Some of them have very little pigment in them, and it's really frustrating. There should be a little bit of blue in that one. You know what, we're just going to pull that right off. I tore my paper over on the other side, so I'm not sure how I'm going to manage that little problem that happened, but we'll figure it out. Should be a little bit of blue over here. I'm not worried at all about making it look. I wish I could show you exactly how not like anything that square looks. Just one square at a time. You know, this is going to be a good opportunity for me to bank demos on video so that you can look them up anytime. This was the ugliest floral couch ever by the time my kids had finished destroying it. Ugh. And my dog loved hiding underneath it, but she didn't really fit. So she would like scratch her way underneath because she had kind of a belly on it. And yeah, kind of destroyed that little section of carpet. All right, so maybe I add a little bit more of that. Oh, this desk is wonderful. It's like a little palette. Love that. All right. I'm going to go a little bit brighter than the actual square because I'm going to go over top with pencil crayon or acrylic. So I'm just color blocking right now because I'm going to want to get rid of those squares eventually, right? And I won't be able to get rid of them once I paint over them. Not as easily anyways. So now we'll move over to 10-1. Oh, we got a little bit more of a tealy thing happening over there. And we got... See, I'll mix it on here because I'm going to be using this color a lot. So, not that much. Wow, that was a little stronger than I wanted it to. So we'll use a little bit more water. We'll blend that out. Nice thing about watercolors, you can move them a bit. Okay, and while it's still wet, you can go in a couple directions at once because want to blend that over to that side too. It's a little more yellow than the first one. We're gonna take some of the tealy stuff that's there. What color is that? The green? Yeah, that'll do. It's gonna drip. You can't be annoyed with things not working out properly because they're not gonna work out properly. Okay. You drip. What matters? I will assume that everything's going to keep moving on me until I'm done this thing.
Good afternoon. Adele and Lynn are setting up in the gymnasium as there is a live stream of the Pope praying around the world.
Oh, cool.
Starting at 2 o'clock, and you can join us in the gymnasium. Thank you.
Okay. At 2 o'clock. Alright, well, I might head over there then. No, I said I'd be here until 2:30. But I can leave you here until 2:30 if you want, and then just kind of roll with it. Yeah? What time is it? No, I don't even know what time it is. Oh my god. 2:01. It's 2:01. Okay, so I'll move this part over. I'm going to leave the tunes on. I'll be back in about half an hour. Okay? So see you in a little bit. Let's see if I can't get that a little bit closer for you before I head off. Because I want you to kind of, oh wow, it's wobbly. Because I want you to kind of see what I'm doing. I also don't want to be late getting to the gym. Alright, so anyways. What I'm doing here is I've got the grid down. You can't see it at all. You can't see anything. So I'm making square by square on there. That was not supposed to happen. But that's what I'm doing right now. And I've got 2 squares in. So, oh. It's asking me to add stuff. No, I'm not adding stuff. I'm still streaming? No, we're still streaming. Okay. Didn't muck it up. Yay. I'll be back in, let's say, set up. Okay. Back in about, I'm guessing prayer will last for 10 to 20, somewhere in that range, and I will be right back.
What kind of power you got over me? You're about to make my wife packed up and walk out on me. And the biggest machine gun. It's gonna last much longer than a little stupid fire. You can act like Africa, or dance like Christmas. Not a soul will fight. Nobody's gonna care. 'Cause when the lights are out of pocket, and you kick them out the shoe, and you long the afternoon, I don't know to blues. You force yourself to wear a mask. You gotta be ready. And it always looked like someone who was born to be a winner. You would like to shoot the ball of shame. And you kick him out the shoes, and you lonely home to root. I don't make to a blue. me pain. With all the money, it's brought me rain. Been so high, been so full of pain. It all turned bad with the blink of an eye. I lost all I can lose. Falling down off a mountain of blue. I've got a problem. Please let me explain. Short my temper. You know it drove me insane. Bad mistake. You don't want to know. Oh, because of the jealous love. Lost all I can lose. Falling down off a mountain of blue. Late last night, about 3 a.m. I woke up cold, wondering where I've been. Saw my baby. I'm just resting. It all came back to me. Against my will. Flash of anger. You know I should have run. What mistake? I pulled my gun. Lost all I can lose. Falling down off a
back, and I said till 2:30, but I didn't really get a lot of drawing done yet, so, well, I did, but get a lot of stuff done when you guys can't like talk back to me all the time. We're back, I guess. I'm gonna keep working on my little squares. Close off with prayer at the end, maybe, if you'll join me, and if not, you can just shut me off, but it's a nice little prayer time in the chapel. No link, I lied. That was not actually what was happening. I thought that's what I had read in the email, but it was not. So we got flowers. That is not working. Alright. Square number 3. So this will still buckle a little bit because I'm painting on paper. It's not going to be perfect. I hope everybody's trying to find all the positives they can each day. It's hard right now. It's Thursday, folks. It's day 4. Just remember everything you're feeling. Somebody here, probably me, is feeling exactly the same way. It's rough. Not being able to just give somebody a hug. But we'll get through this together. It did it again. It just has absolutely no desire to stay on for me for the whole time. It's because I'm not moving my mouse, and I don't like that at all. That's the wrong color. Whoops. Alright, well, let's just get rid of that then, and let's go in here with this, and let's just change the color of the whole thing then. Whoops. Boo-boo. Okay, that is not blue. Those squares are not blue, and we are going to have to cover that up in a couple seconds. That was not what I intended to do at all. Oh, alright. On that lovely note, let's just go over the top of it with this color. It's kind of a dingy couch anyways, so let's just see what we can do here to make it a little less obviously a mistake. You know what, maybe I should just focus on the color for a little bit, because I'm a little distracted right now. We are on number 7, 8. I'm on number 8. Yeah. Okay, so number 8 would be base color. That's what I was focusing on to begin with, and then I got distracted and I started trying to draw in what I was looking at. Oopsie. Base colors only. Fuzzies. So, lots of you folks have been coming in to pick up your stuff. Today I get to go pick up my kids' stuff from her school, their school, there, Yesterday was another pickup day between all the different schools. I don't know if you guys have like lots of siblings. This is kind of something we're going through too. It makes it seem so final, and I don't really like that. We will see each other again, like in real life. Not you can see me, but it's not the same. Eventually, we'll all see each other again in the halls, in boring talks in the gymnasium. Yeah, all the usual stuff. Sure was a really nice dinner this year, eh? The feast of Christ the King. That was amazing. Oh, I don't know who's thinking about these things already, but when we get back together, we should definitely have another feast. Like, that has to be a thing. We need to break bread together again, like, honestly. So, I don't know. We had Shrove Tuesday was our last breaking of bread together, and yeah, if we can do that, that would be wonderful, because this is weird and surreal and all of those other things, right? It's hard to not be in classes, having the bells go. The bells haven't gone, which means my whole day is just completely wacky, and I didn't have the time to remember to begin with, but whew. I don't know, folks. So strange. So, yeah, we need to get together and like eat. Potluck in my room or something when we all get back. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Because that was amazing. What an amazing celebration for all of us to be able to get together like that. It was pretty awesome. And the amount of people who made spring rolls for that was like still in shock. Not believe how many got made. It was amazing. Amazing. What do we got here? Oh, there's a brown spot at the top, and there's a reddish spot over here, and I kind of want to work on her face for a little bit, just to get away from this side, because it's kind of boring. No different than when you guys do this, right? You get bored. It gets boring. Ah, that was way too much pigment. Okay, so we're just gonna go right over top of that, and we're gonna angle that in. Okay. So anyway, I'll talk more about this tomorrow. It's PD day, so maybe I'll live stream. Probably will. I don't know if we have meetings planned or what's going to be happening through there. If I'm able to be here, I'll talk a little bit more about what's going to happen for the art kids for next week, and we'll see. I think Instagram might be the easiest way to hi mom. I think Instagram might be the easiest way to hand in assignments, and that's why I'm maintaining privacy controls on there. But I think it'll be easiest for you. So let me figure out how the logistics of that would work. I'm thinking you could just hashtag your projects. So maybe if you don't want to have a bunch of art projects or religion projects on for or health projects on your own Instagram, maybe make a separate school one. I don't know. But I think most of the stuff, including classroom, you can probably do on your phones, because I think you can. Might be easiest for me anyways, just because then I can find it all in one spot. Imagine me not losing marking stuff. Wouldn't that be a miracle? Ah, small blessings, right? So there's some red over here. I'm not even gonna put it in the right spot. We're just gonna get it down there. Well, I'm glad a couple teachers stopped by, but I'm not even joking. We need to plan some kind of food gathering, all sit in a room and laugh and hang out and That needs to be a thing when we come back, okay? I don't know what the logistics of such things are. Since we missed out on orientation night, maybe we could do something like that. I don't know. Let's start thinking. Because that feast day was amazing, and we need to replicate that when we come back together in some way. That vibe, that general feel. Like, there was so much food that day. Oh, I took too much and then I couldn't move, because I always do, and it's horrid. Everything's just so up in the air right now. But if we start planning that sort of stuff, then things will start coming back together. I don't even know if you can hear me when I'm talking on here, but hopefully you can. Alright, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 squares. Kind of wanted to get a whole row done, but okay. Maybe I should move up a little bit. Yeah, I could probably do that square. 11-2. Let's see. What's 11-2 look like? 11-1, 11-2. Okay. There we go. Music stopped again. We're okay with that. Not really any music.
Did you do your live stream today?
I'm on right now. Do
Oh,
you want to say
wow.
hi?
But no voice.
No, they can hear us. It's okay. You can say hi if you want. I mean, that's what
To
it's
who?
here for. Whoever is watching. I don't know. I think there's like 6 people watching. I have no idea. 3. Okay. So I think Dakota's there.
Hi, everybody.
Best person in the universe right behind me. That's right. My lifesaver. Yeah, my music shut off a little while ago. Water fall is still going, but
Yeah, I like your little corner.
yeah. I know, right? I think I might make it L shapes. Like if I put the desks in an L shape, where it's all kind of coming around.
Tomorrow everybody's in and that's it, your last day?
Teachers, no support staff.
Oh, okay.
And then we got next week, I guess.
Are you
we're
coming next
going.
week?
Looks like it.
Oh,
So
okay.
far, so good.
Okay, I'll give you a hand.
Oh no. Well, yeah, maybe. I just want to be around people. It's weird. As much as I'm kind of antisocial and don't like talking very much and am awkward on the first day of school, this is a lot less people than I'm used to. Right? Okay, so we got a little bit done. What do you guys think? Do you think I can get this done now that, like, no distractions, really? Then unplug and hopefully see you folks tomorrow. If I don't, maybe I'll see you next week. And we'll keep working on this grid. Again, if you're looking at different art grids or whatever online, it's just I'm doing about a 1-to-2 ratio. If you remember scale factoring from when you were in math, then kind of that's how this project is going. And I'm not sure if I'm going to run 2 or 3 different projects at a time, what you guys would prefer. Let me know. And if you think that okay, yeah, definitely need to do a potluck thingy. The Feast of Christ the King was amazing. Everybody bought so much food. But I don't know if I should be doing one project at a time. If you guys need me to go off on like 3 different, maybe I do a coloring sheet some days. I'm not really sure. So let me know what you think and what you need to see and how I can support you while we're kind of figuring this all out, and what platforms are good for you. Like Instagram and YouTube, I think, would be the easiest right now. I'm not entirely sure. What's going to work best for you? And I'm not sure how this is going to look in a week. Like, is it going to still look like me live streaming, or am I going to have a camera that goes over top of the work, or do you like having the the little landscape of me just disappearing with some music in the background and stuff like that as well. How this looks is, here's where we start, because none of us is really sure how this is all going to look eventually, right? So give me some feedback. Let me know what you need in order to feel like you can be successful. And like going forward, we don't know a lot of stuff, and I think that's probably one of the most stressful things, is just the not knowing. And we're here, we're feeling the same stresses here as you are wherever you are, and I don't hesitate to reach out if you need me, okay? Or any of your other teachers or anything like that, and we'll kind of figure this out as we go, I guess. I don't know. Just roll with it, right? So we'll see some of you tomorrow, or we won't. And there was a really nice prayer that they did the other day for a prayer for protection from the Knights of Columbus in time of pandemic. So for those of you who are here sometimes during my morning blocks, I usually do a Hail Mary, so I'll probably be finishing this one off with a Hail Mary if you want to join me. But this is a prayer from the Knights of Columbus for protection in time of pandemic. So my prayers in my heart go out to all of you at this time. And I know it can be rough. Like we are not used to having no schedule, or we don't know how to pause in a lot of ways, and we like to be doing stuff. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing projects, right? I need to keep some stability, right? But as we head into this time where we aren't sure entirely what we're going to be doing, we need to make sure that we're still reaching out to each other. O Mary, you always brighten our path as a sign of salvation and hope. We entrust ourselves to you, health of the sick who at the cross took part in Jesus' pain. While remaining steadfast in faith, O loving Mother, you know what we need. And we are confident that you will provide for us, as at Cana in Galilee. Intercede for us with your Son Jesus, the divine physician. For those who have fallen ill, for those who are vulnerable, and for those who have died, intercede also for those charged with protecting the health and safety of others, and for those who are tending to the sick and seeking a cure. Help us, O Mother of divine love, to conform to the will of the Father, and to do as we are told by Jesus, who took it upon himself our sufferings and carried our sorrows, so as to lead us through the cross to the glory of the resurrection. For all those intentions that we hold in our hearts, all those people that we're thinking of, and whether you are a person who prays or if you prefer to meditate and reflect, because I know there's a lot of folks in my classes that have different faiths, and this is my background, but it might not be yours. Whatever your faith is, take a couple minutes now. I'm going to find a couple minutes. Set the timer. We need to dedicate some time to ourselves to think of all those things that we're worried about. To think of all those people who we're not sure if they're going to be okay, if they're stressing too. For all those intentions, for all those things that we're thinking of and those people we're thinking of, let's just take a minute to quietly reflect. Take some deep breaths and think of those people. Let's finish off our broadcast today with the Hail Mary. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at the hour of our death. For all those intentions that you folks hold in your heart, I hope that as we go forward, we find peace, community, and focus on the greatest of things, which is love, right? And we will see you for the next row of squares, maybe. Or maybe I'll start perspective. No, I'm going to get a couple of rows of squares. I'll see you tomorrow. And when I'm not here, hopefully you like the jazz. I might go 80s tomorrow. I don't know yet. Let me know what you need, and we will talk soon.